Okay, apparently I am now live. Yay! Hello everybody, I've just sent out the link. I'm just going to send it to a few other people that might not be looking on Discord. Like a certain Griffin I know. I'm trying to think, who else? Who else is a patron of mine? Let's see who we've got in the chats. Hello, Interestingness. Hello, Forgetful4. Hello, James U. And hello, Skog. The man who fixed my boiler. Well, told me what was potentially wrong with my boiler. Oh, God. I know Skog has a Patreon. Yeah. Let's see. Battle Devil King, come join us. Is it a Renaissance Fair? James U never usually joins. I'll send one to Gunfox, just in case. I'll send one to Cryptic, just in case. Because if I don't know, I'm going to get... he's going to complain. Let's see. National Yorkshireman, he's not Patreon. And Methodos. Send one to Methodos just in case. Okay. I believe that is everybody. Everybody else has the Hangout link in the actual Patreon area of my Discord. So how are you guys? I've been... I'm kind of mad at myself because I haven't been able to put out a video in over 2 months. So it's not good. So, I mean, part of that is because I was ill, but then I got in my head too much. I'm all alone. There's no one here besides me. Oh, hello, Dr. Strangelove. See, I wonder if they've just all forgotten about it because I didn't hold it on the first like I usually do. Shall we have some news? Let's have some news. Can't do Drunkle. I can't do Drunkle. There was a fire engine outside for some reason. The firemen were going into the house two down from us. I really hope nothing was on fire. Well, if you weren't smelling smoke, James, I'm pretty sure nothing was on fire. Although there may have been a cat stuck up in a tree. Peter Almond hat, hello. He's doing his stream that I know of with the Brit Gamer Girl, I think. So you should, you know. I know Reza Vision, I'm not Drunkle. I doubt I can ever have the energy of Drunkle. Dr. Strangelove, make white babies. Nobody wants babies with me. Nobody wants babies with me. And I don't blame them. I really don't. People can do better than me anyway. Yes. Anyway. I mean, I'm not Sinatra. Hell no, I'm not Sinatra. I've got a bit more energy than Sinatra. Anyway, could you tell the chat about your pets? Let's see, my pets. I have 6 dogs and 3 cats. Where do you want me to start? They're not dull. I mean, it's not as fun when you... I don't know. I mean, where do you want me to start? 6 dogs, 3 cats. Start with hamsters. Never had a hamster. Never had a hamster. I've had gerbils. I've had 4 gerbils.
Hello.
Hello!
Yes, hello, cutie.
I'm not cute.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
I wasn't even going to come on. I just came on just because somebody had to, I guess.
Just hold up. Skog, you're going to get a slap. The next time you come around to have a look at the boiler to see if it got fixed, I'm going to slap you.
That's just rude. Can't slap one who's helping you.
That is what he's actually put in the chat. Is it? But it's what letter he started the sentences with. So, could you tell the chat about your pets? Unless you don't want to, that might be dull. Everyone likes puppers. So, take the first letter of each of those. What does it say? I'm not cute, Skog, and you know that. Anyway.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I am not cute. Okay. Forgetful for Vipsword, so you're a step above Cat Lady because you have dogs too. I think I'm already a cat lady, actually. Addy!
Lovely Lady Viper.
Yay!
Yay!
How are you, Addy?
I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty upset and depressed because winter sucks. The last 2 months for me have been, we're going to have a blizzard and then we're going to be negative whatever temperature Fahrenheit. It sucks.
Yeah, that polar vortex, you know.
I need to move, Viper. I need to move.
Oh, is that still going on, the polar vortex?
Yep, it's still going on. We're now getting the tail end of it. Hello, Angel Munez in the chat, and Dr. Strangelove. People have already seen my face. They don't need to see my ugly mug again. So there you go.
Well,
Addy.
people have technically seen her face, but every time she shows it, they're looking at her boobs. So there is that. I mean, I wouldn't know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, they are pretty big.
Well, you know, if you go on my Twitter right now, and I've tweeted to Irate Bear just going, yeah, my N7 shirt is better. I couldn't really move around the boobs.
And so are your boobs. They're also better.
James Addy doesn't need any more alcohol than he already has.
Well, you know, I'm not going to lie. I did drink this morning, but now I'm on coffee. This is kind of like backwards.
Yeah,
today was booze first and coffee later, which, you know, doesn't normally work that way.
It really doesn't for you.
I was at work and I was bored, Viper, so I hit the ball.
You're allowed to drink at work.
Well, I work from home, so I'm allowed to do whatever the hell I want.
Fair enough.
You can be wasted while at work. I believe he has been a few times.
A few.
Okay, all the time then.
Not all the time. Just, you know, 10, 20%, whatever.
Let's see, but where would you move to, Addy?
Well, you see, that's the problem. Where I live, it's very nice, very civilized. It's very wealthy
Cold.
isn't the word. Well, wealthy isn't the word, but it's definitely not a poor state by any means. So every state except for weather is kind of a step down. I don't know what to do.
Don't go outside, I guess.
That's one way. Scotsman, you didn't need to.
I always shall, though.
I know you do, but you didn't need to. That's the point. I'm actually really angry at my laptop, and it just goes to show that I really need a new one. Because I tried to use OBS and had everything set up. I had a nice background. I had the tip jar and everything like that. I even had, GIFs for the donation alerts and sounds all set up. And I'm there going, yeah, this will be really good. Turns out I can't run it.
We need to go fund me for Viper if someone set it up. Do
Another one.
Do it.
It's like, yeah. I can't run it.
I'm surprised mine managed to run it.
I mean, I guess I could record OBS for like maybe if I was to do some drawing videos or whatnot, but I don't know. I guess because I can't run OBS for a stream, it's kind of got me hesitating a bit. I'm not sure.
Have you tried Stream Elements?
Some what?
Stream Elements.
No.
That's another software that you can have graphics in that on your stream.
I will have to have a look. Unless I can turn the frame rate down in Streamlabs OBS, which I might be able to. I'll try again, but it's like it's kind of disheartening. I mean, I know I need a new laptop anyway because this laptop it's got that issue at the moment of I'm just going to fall asleep randomly. Yeah.
Is that the noise I can hear in the background?
That's probably the fan, yeah. And I don't dare move it or else it's going to freaking fall asleep on me again. I'm like, no! No! Briptic is in the chat, calling me a degenerate, which I know I am. I know
Briptic! It's been a long time since I've seen you.
Really?
I hang out in worse neighborhoods these days.
That's true. That's true. You've been, yeah.
Slumming.
Let's see. Hello, Dylan, and interestingness. No, I'm not. My face was never even on OBS. The only thing of me was possibly the Glaceon Viper that I had on the screen. So there. Well, I should say that I'm sorry to everybody in my patrons for not getting a video out in the last 2 months.
It's fine.
I know Addy doesn't really watch my videos anyway.
Yeah, Viper, that means nothing to me.
I know. It's like you pay me for my company.
And that horrible suffering you go through when you're on a stream with me. God. I know, because I feel it too. So it's not that I don't get your pain. I do.
Addy's always got to make sure I'm awake. Viper! You awake? I'm awake, Addy. I'm awake.
Well, I gotta say, Viper, I've taken to falling asleep on my own streams, and I like them better that way.
Now you know why it's so appealing.
garbage. Just garbage.
Oh, still better than Tonka.
Well, yeah, true. It is better than Tonka, but what does that really say? Pretty much nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, I could take a 45-minute nap and still have less dead air than he does.
Let's see. The mysterious unknown box. I would tell you a way of making a good PC for cheap, but I don't trust a woman with technology. Never trust a woman with technology. That's for sure. But no, it's okay. My mum, she can build computers pretty well. You know, you give her the parts and everything, she can build it. Dylan says, "Wait a minute, is Viper Sword Irate Bear's girlfriend?" Hell no. Fuck off.
I don't think BB would be too happy about that.
No,
Irate Bear is
that level of suffering is reserved for Vanilla Bear.
Yes, Irate Bear is married to Vanilla Bear. I do not want to take her place in any which way. The eagle guy or the griffin guy with the big black bar is Sir Adamantine, one of my oldest Patreons. And no, that is not Tailed Feature. His voice is too deep for Tailed Feature, but he is Scottish. He's an opinionated Scotsman. And the Homer Simpson is cryptic.
And by the way, Vanilla Bear is lovely. I love Vanilla Bear. And she clearly has the patience of a saint.
She does.
Well, you would have to be married to Bear, wouldn't you?
Hi, Breakstick.
What's up?
Penis.
I don't think I've ever spoken to Cryptic before.
Yeah, you have.
You've spoken him. Yeah. I'm gonna have to turn Cryptic up. He's very quiet.
I'm drunk every time I'm on stream, so it all
You're always drunk, dude. I'm in the same boat, so we're good.
Cheers.
And I'm actually sober.
You have my sympathies.
Yeah,
Batman.
I'm pretty broke right now, so.
Nah, don't worry about it. My housemates have practically drained me of money this month. So.
Well, you know, speaking of that, Viper, that's something that we haven't really talked about. How are the new people?
They're the same old ones, you know. So they're the same ones I've been complaining about recently. I really should say these things because they now know I've got a YouTube channel.
The ones in the kitchen.
Yep. That kitchen is now clean. Thanks
For how long?
to it will stay clean. I'm going to be a tyrant about that because me and Skog, mainly Skog, clean the kitchen. I clean the living room, and it's like that is going to stay clean.
That shit was disgusting.
It was. It really was.
So you can like the mother of the house just nagging everyone to clean the.
The thing is, I shouldn't be. You know, I shouldn't be the mother of the house. It just should be done. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I would OCD the living shit out of your kitchen. I would scrub that with bleach till it got white.
No, I would not be surprised. I kind of want your OCD-ness right now, Cryptic, because there's a pile of rubbish outside the front door that's just appeared, and it keeps on growing. And I have an idea of where it's on, but I'm not exactly sure. But even in the room where the fridge and the boiler are. My lovely boiler that doesn't give me hot water. There's loads of rubbish in there, and it's like, why?
Well, in bin bags are just rubbish.
Oh, in bin bags.
It's not so bad, though.
Well, outside the pile outside, some of it is just in the shopping bags that you can get from Tesco's. You know, the bags for life that you can just pay 10p for.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah. So
Well, you
it's
know,
like,
I'm not gonna lie, Viper. If I ever smuggle you over here and
please.
move you in, you're kind of gonna be the mom of the house too.
I don't mind being. I kind of already am a mum to you, though, Addy. You're older than me. Yeah, I treat you like a freaking son. Going, feed Carlos.
But Viper is substantially more mature than I am. There's no question about that.
Me too. Me too. I
Yep.
bitch to her all the time. Like, God damn it.
Although I'm probably the youngest here, so I can kind of get away with that.
How old are you?
22.
You sound older than me!
Oh, he's a little kid. Just a little kid.
Bloody hell, he sounds older than me!
I smoke too much.
Oh, no. I'm the middle one in this.
Yeah.
It's not my fault I'm only 28.
It's not my fault I'm only 22, but there you go.
You just got Viper. Since you're a mother anyway, just become a mother. Pop a kid. Come on.
Nope. Nobody wants babies with me, okay? Behave yourself, Briptic.
I can list at least a half dozen online who would.
Yeah, like in the chat too right now.
They're all just trying to butter me up for some reason.
I at least have a good excuse.
Yeah, you're gay. So
If it weren't for that, though. ...
so you would go straight for Viper then?
Well, she's a quality woman. There's no question about that whatsoever.
And I agree. She
Yeah.
need to find herself a good Englishman, knock her up. There you go.
No, she needs to find herself a good American. So she can get out of that shithole.
Oh dear. And then interestingness saying, the Batman, I'm telling Ren that you're chasing after other women. Batman has been chasing me for quite a while for some reason. Oh dear.
Well, but he's not the only one. You have a lot of stalkers.
I don't know why.
And
Everybody.
anytime you show up on the Ghost Poop podcast, everybody's complimenting you.
Again, I don't know why. Well, no, there have been a lot of people that go, no, she's absolutely horrible and disgusting. And there's been a guy called Duck Dog that he hates my voice.
How the hell can you hate your voice? You have like the nice English. You and Omegon have the two nicest British accents that I've heard on YouTube.
Yeah, see, generally most women, British people are they sound like nagging, annoying bitches, but you have a nice accent. Come on.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, you know, that there is one guy out there who goes, you speak like you've got a cock in your mouth.
Wow.
Wishful thinking.
Like, is that wishful thinking on his end?
That may just be his way of flirting.
I don't know with him. I mean, he keeps on saying, how are the elocution lessons going? I'm like, you've got to pay for them, you know. Become my Patreon. Dylan, I'm not Skog's girlfriend. He knew where I was because of that damn GoFundMe. He knew that I was having boiler problems. You know, being that I've had no hot water for freaking over a year now. And he offered to help because every time I called up the rental company, they weren't doing anything. So that was it.
So you got 99 problem when a boiler is one.
Pretty much.
It's Jay's. Never mind. I know you hate rap, so I'm not gonna bring it up.
It's not that I hate rap. It's not really my type of music. That's all. I mean, there are some that I can listen to, but it's got to have a good beat to it. I don't know. This is me being brought up on old school rock and roll.
Much better music, by the way.
Hey. I was brought up in that music, okay?
Well, Cryptic.
I agree with Batman. What? Wait, rap is music? Since when? I agree with that.
I've been Cryptic has been introducing me to Chinese music, and it's like, oh, this is different because the only Chinese music that I've been that I was aware of was what Jackie Chan sung.
Jackie Chan sounds like ass.
I like it.
Oh,
You have no taste.
Viper, can I just say, can I make a suggestion for a future stream of yours?
Go on.
A Cryptic interview would be fascinating.
Oh,
There's someone who probably has a very interesting life story.
Yeah, I've heard some of
Do you know how hard it is to get this guy on stream? Just to get Cryptic on stream without Loki. That's going to be absolutely difficult. With Loki, it's impossible.
I have a long and painful life story. So,
Well, that sounds interesting. I mean, if someone interviewed me for an hour for a life story, it'd just be blah, 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 boring nothingness.
Yeah, same here.
well, I'll give you a little. It involved a refugee camp, starvation, pirates. Let's see.
Fucking
Grow
hell.
grow up in the ghetto, getting shot at a few times. Yeah. Military, and then my life right now.
Well, that safely out interest my life.
You escaped communism in Vietnam, didn't you?
I did.
Mm-hmm.
On a boat, nonetheless.
Yeah, so Cryptic, he tells me about these things. You know, we have long chats in Discord. And he also shows me pictures of his cat, Loki.
Yeah. He's actually in my closet right now, passed the fuck out again.
He's like, I like this closet. This is my closet now. Cats are awesome.
Well, they're cunts, but that's why I like them, because I'm a cunt.
Oh, get this, Viper. I was accused of being a cat hater earlier today on Twitter.
By who? By who? Because I can tell them right now that is incorrect of the highest order.
No, it was a reply to the story about the mountain lion that attacked a man that he killed, and like now there's all stories about it was a kitten. It was a 40-pound killing machine. It wasn't a kitten. It doesn't matter if it was technically a kitten. You know how much I love cats, but Jesus, I mean,
I'm sorry. I may love the wild cats, probably more than Addy, but if one was to attack me, you better make sure I'm going to be strangling it to death.
I mean, for those of you who don't know, I have a cat. I used to have more, but I love cats. But it doesn't change the fact that they are killing machines. And if a 40-pound one pounces on you, you're okay fighting with it.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, the Batman says, I have an anti-Viper device protecting my house because I'm going to steal Batman's cat. He has a tuxedo cat like Pepe, Addy. And
Aww.
yeah, I want him. I want his cat.
I miss Pepe.
I could say that I'm kind of going a bit mopey because one of my housemates who had the cats when she was living here did move out, and she's taken the cats with her. So I now no longer have my sleeping buddy, which was the ginger cat, which was the ginger and white cat.
You should have just stolen them.
I mean, cats are absolutely fantastic. I love them, but every time I see those videos of someone like play fighting with a tiger, I can't help but think, whatever happens, you deserve what you get.
Yeah.
I mean, I think what they do for tigers, lions, and cheetahs, you know, all the big cats, I have to applaud them for it, because if it wasn't for them, then they would all be extinct, and you know it.
Oh, and I totally agree with that. And one of my favorite channels on YouTube, and I can't think of the name, is this guy who he's just some schlub who lives in the US, and like he takes his entire vacation for the year to go to this place in Africa that's a preserve for cheetahs.
Oh yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about. Yeah.
And his videos are so entertaining. And while cheetahs are not like lions or tigers, they're not going to kill you. But
well, the cheetahs, they're like big house cats. Really, when it comes to us humans, they are like big house cats. They would rather not fight us at all, because we present more of a threat to them.
Well, people apparently in the Middle East, there was a fairly long history of having them as pets. So, I mean, they're somewhere in between. Although I wouldn't recommend it around small children.
Unless the small children have grown up with the small cheetah, you know, and they have the cute. And I would go, yes, we can, yes. But cheetahs, keep them in a pen or in the wild, you know. But I think that the bond that some people have with wild animals like that, it is amazing just to watch of how much trust there is between these animals and the human. But at the same time, I think there's a massive amount of respect. You know?
Well, in Africa, the cheetahs are dying anyway.
Yeah.
They're really dwindling.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why, like, Australia Zoo, they've got a program where they've got, I think at the moment, they've got a pair of two male cheetahs, one called Lawrence and one called Mabala. They might have more by now, but I just saw it on YouTube, and it was Terry Irwin, Steve Irwin's wife, talking about these cheetahs. I'm like, oh, I want to work there.
And you saw the thing about now PETA's attacking him.
Yeah, fuck them for that.
Yeah, fuck them for that. I'm sorry, I didn't really. I never really liked PETA in the first place, because one of my first introductions to PETA was a video of a homeless man getting a little puppy ripped away from him. The puppy is screaming because this guy from PETA has it by the scruff of his neck, and it's just moving around at a fast pace. I'm going, you're going to break that pup's neck. And the homeless guy is, please, that's my dog. And he had all the paperwork for it, but PETA, they just took off with this puppy. And luckily, the guy was able to get the dog back. But I was like, no, that's not right. And then there was the whole Warhammer 40k where PETA said, oh, this board game promotes animal abuse because the characters in it wear fur. And I'm like,
get fucked.
It's a damn board game.
Well,
a couple years ago.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, a couple years ago, they went after Nintendo because Mario wear the Tanuki suit.
Ugh.
And they made a game about Mario killing animals. I'm like, really, motherfucker? Really?
But what got me about that 40k one was they put out a article after the 40k one saying, "Oh, haha, we only put out this as a bit of a joke, but now we've had more clicks on the article, so we've earned more money." And it's like, you dicks, you dicks.
I don't really think there's anything kind or compassionate about PETA.
No.
As someone who grew up on a farm, let me just say the hamburger I ate
Mm-hmm.
lived a gloriously blissful life until the last 30 seconds, and it was over immediately because it was a bullet through the head.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess death is never pleasant, but at the same time, there was no suffering involved. I mean, if PETA really cared about these things, they wouldn't say don't eat meat. They would say don't have factory farms.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I mean, like the cows in my states, generally they are raised in the mountains, and they're free roaming, whatever. They run wherever the hell they feel like. It's annoying as shit when I drive through the mountains. But once they get to a certain age and when they need to be slaughtered, they get sent to feed troughs, the feedlots, and that's what I want to eliminate. It's not, they lived a good life until the feedlot part of their life,
Yeah, there's a legitimate point to be made about, like, baby calves who spend their entire short existence in a cage they can't really move in.
Yeah.
But
one that's roaming.
That's far from the only place where hamburger comes from.
And all of our buffalo burgers are free roaming buffaloes, and they just get a bullet to the head and chopped up.
I mean,
as long as it's a quick death, and the animal isn't suffering like it is done with halal. Fucking Islam.
7 years.
I don't care. I will never eat halal. What? Why?
Oh, Viper, you don't want to eat the food of savages.
I don't want to eat the food of goat fuckers.
Whoa.
But it's how the animal is slaughtered.
Plus, animals eat each other anyway.
Yeah.
They just completely deny that fact.
Uh-huh. That's why I'm like, when it comes to vegans, I'm like, okay, if you don't want to eat anything except for be a herbivore, go right ahead. Don't push it on me. If I want to eat bacon, I will eat bacon. I will do it gloriously.
Well, what a lot of these people don't understand is all these millions and millions and tens and hundreds of millions of cows and pigs, they never would have lived in the first place if we didn't eat them. So there's your compassion.
The halal meat BS is like you're cutting its throat, so it's running around pumping chemical into its meat, its bloodstream.
Yeah.
So the meat is kind of shitty after that one anyway. It's like, why would you even eat that?
Exactly.
Well, can I be political for a second, Viper?
Go ahead.
You're talking about people who live in the desert, wipe their asses with their hand, and sleep with 9-year-olds. So, if you follow their lead, you get what you deserve.
Yeah, the culture's thousands of years out of date.
Pretty much. But no, I agree with Cryptic. It's the reason why if you are a hunter and when you first spot the animal, you target a vital area, but you don't kill it immediately because the stress and the adrenaline will be pumping through that animal, therefore making the meat very, basically hard to eat. There we go. It's very tough. So what hunters do is they will wound the animal, and then let it go off, and then they will track it. And once they find the animal, and if it's led down, they'll make the killing blow, and then because the animal didn't see it coming, it's there's no adrenaline, there's no nothing. But with halal meat, like for example, they put a cow into a machine, and the machine does this very slow cut across the neck, and it's still alive. It knows what's happening, and then the machine opens up, and the cow just falls, and the cow is just there, stiff as a board. It's absolutely horrible, and that's why I will never eat halal meat at all. So, I'm sorry, we got onto a dark subject.
It's just slitting throats of animals for food. That's all.
Yep.
Maybe, but it's how it's done.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, exactly. There's
Yeah. If the animal is stunned first and it doesn't see it coming, I'm totally fine with that. If they stun the animal first, in halal they don't stun it.
And again, if you get a bullet through the head or the equivalent, it's over immediately. You never even knew it happened.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
that's why they have
not that I'm necessarily wishing for a bullet through my head one day, but wow, there are a lot worse ways I could go eventually.
Yeah. We have bolt guns now, which is just shoot a bolt through a freaking cow or pig's head, and it's done.
Yeah. Batman going, I have Muslim friends who do not eat halal. Hell, some of them enjoy bacon sarnie from time to time. Then they're the good Muslims.
Oh, technically they're not any good Muslims, are they?
I'm assuming, based on nothing other than the taste of bacon, that there's a huge percentage of them that cheat because bacon. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, I've seen some Muslims. Sorry.
Is there anything better in the world than bacon?
No.
Alcohol.
No. But then you combine the two, and Addy is having a wet dream.
Well, combining bacon with what?
Alcohol.
Bacon and alcohol.
No,
Oh God! Yeah. You throw a 20-year-old in the bed, and it's like that's like the perfect day.
Last night I cooked up some bacon, and then I was eating and drinking beer, so that's what I did last night. The salt with the beer, that's a good mixture.
Dylan, saying about kosher meat. The difference between halal and kosher is that the Jewish people are not forcing others to eat kosher. Islam or Muslims are. They aren't setting up their own halal butchers, even though you might see some. Many of them are saying, we want halal meat in X store. So, I'll be right back, guys. It seems that the housemate that is still here is calling me, so I will be right back.
She got cops at the door again.
They found me!
No, I think food-wise, like every culture has its good stuff, but yeah, it's just the Muslim. I don't know. I can't do it. Oh,
It's well, I'm not going to try to take over Viper's stream by making it political, but I will just leave you all with the thought that it's all revolting.
it is. I mean,
Yeah.
Funny thing is, one of my cousin, well, she was pregnant with her son. They did, they did the slaughter, the whole bloodletting and stuff, from a live animal. The kid came out a vegetarian.
Not surprised.
He has never eaten meat.
Well,
That happens pretty often.
Like I said earlier, I grew up on a farm, and I was actually involved in the slaughter of pigs and cows, and I will just say they taste a lot better when you buy them in a package in the supermarket than when you actually kill them yourself.
Yeah.
And those were instantaneous killings. Those weren't anything like vulgar and gross, but yeah. It's not pleasant to imagine hoofs while you're eating a steak, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I used to work on a pig farm, so I know.
But I do enjoy eating meat. I mean, I love meat. I mean, nothing beats a nice medium rare steak. Cauliflower, not cauliflower.
Prime rib. Oh God, I know what I'm having for dinner now. I'm ordering me a nice medium rare prime rib.
Nice. The funny thing is, like, we have casinos not too far away from where I live. It's a casino town. And man, they have one of the better prime ribs up there, and it's cheap. It's like $8 for like a meal or whatever, But they lure you in so that you can play the slot machines and stuff.
I'm sorry, I just inhaled my drink.
Nice.
Not so much. Excuse me, everyone.
No worries.
All better now.
No trip. Well, she's been gone for a while, so I don't want to take over her stream either. But what you guys?
The cops have probably busted Viper for Lady Viper Sword's House of Pain and Pleasure.
Yeah.
I probably found all those dildos that she never used. That's horrible.
All right, someone make the GoFundMe to bail her out.
Yeah, get her a. We can't bail her out. At least get her a cake with a file in it. No, I guarantee you, it's probably the BBC. It's like, got a license for that internet.
Oh, fucking BBC.
Yeah, I heard they've been getting a little desperate lately, so they've been trying to
they have.
pressure them a little bit more.
I hate that.
Thing is, if you don't let them in, you don't actually have to pay it.
Is that Viper?
If they come, yes, it is.
Doesn't I hate this damn laptop?
Good. We thought you were currently handcuffed and being dragged away.
They didn't find me just yet.
See, with the BBC, like, you don't actually have to let them in.
Well, all you need to do is grab a spoon from your kitchen. You could chase the cops around, apparently, from every video I've seen about British police.
No, I'm on about the BBC, the licensing goons.
Oh, they haven't visited us in a while. Yeah, they haven't visited us in a while. Although I found out the reason why they decided to come round, and that was because even though I told them not to, my housemate's boyfriend was hooking up a TV to the wire that leads to an aerial, and it's got an exposed copper wire, so he was just inserting the copper wire into the connection of this TV, and they were watching TV, and I'm like, you fuckers.
See, you can still get away with that, you just don't have to let them in. Oh
yeah, I know. I didn't let them in. I say, you've got an implied right. I'm refusing your implied right. Fuck off.
if PBS ever comes to my house, they're gonna be fucking walking out. Well, they'll be probably be pulled out in a stretcher because I'm not paying you. Hell no.
Did you say PBS?
That's our equivalent of owns
No,
the
I
most
know,
public
I know.
funds.
I'm from the U.S. I'm
Oh, yeah.
guessing if PBS ever came to your house, it would be on some sort of mini scooter.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I mean, they used to do good stuff, but nowadays it's more political, and I stopped watching them since I was in my 20s.
Yeah, just like the BBC.
And the BBC used to be pretty good. Yeah, they had like things like Blue Pizza and things like that, but nah, it's all gone to shit.
Shit, I used to watch Yen Can Cook on PBS.
Never had that over here.
Oh, it's Chinese guy, what fucking typical, stereotypical Chinese guy. Oh, I show you how to cook, okay? Okay, you take a wok, you put it here, okay? now you put a little bit of oil. Oh no, not too much oil. Oh, you shallop, you chop.
Oh, PBS used to have excellent cooking shows. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
when I was a tiny little kid, it was reruns of Julia Child that I watched all the time on PBS.
I used to watch Bob Ross and
Oh
Yen
God,
Can.
well, I can't say that was good. It was good if you have high blood
these
pressure, but
tiny little trees.
It's good to fall asleep to, though.
I will say I did learn how to paint from Bob Ross. I was like, oh, so that's how we do it. That's how you create trees. I mean, the artwork that he did was amazing. I'm not denying that, but it's like, dude.
Well, he since his death, he's became a meme. So
Yeah.
To be fair, he is pretty good to fall asleep to, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skog, I think Pingu was ITV.
No, Pingu was BBC.
Was it? Oh.
Yeah.
Pingu was also good.
I mean, the
Yes, it
Batman jokes is on point today. Now, PBS used to also have like British TV show. I got introduced to Mr. Bean on PBS actually. I used to love his show.
Mm.
I will say I got introduced to Doctor Who on PBS.
I've never
the only Doctor Who that matters, by the way, Tom Baker.
He seems to be everybody's favorite. You want a jelly baby?
It's because he was the only one that was talented.
That's the funny thing. I've never seen. I never seen the Doctor Who on PBS at all. It's always been just Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean is cool though.
Yeah,
it's funny.
he was my introduction to slapstick British slap.
There's nothing better than to be introduced to slapstick British comedy than via Mr. Bean.
You know he's an engineer, right?
Yeah.
He is. He has a master's in mechanical engineering.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
No,
Oh no,
yeah.
electrical engineering. My bad. He
talented but very funny man.
Yeah, very smart guy as well.
His daughter's hot. His daughter's bombing. Oof. Didn't get his look though. That's for damn sure.
Oh yeah, that's one Skog. Blackadder. That was cool. If you want to see another side to Mr. Bean, watch Blackadder. And Batman going, the Wumbles!
You know, this is while you were negotiating with the police viper, so you weren't here. But I have to say, ever since I mentioned it, I'm really dwelling on that whole prime rib thing.
Yeah. The only way that would actually shift if I was to mention to you French onion soup.
Oddly enough, Sam Restaurant, I can get both.
There we go.
French.
Yeah, I know Scotsman.
Look.
It's the only good thing that they have.
The only thing the French can do is cook and surrender. I mean, that's it.
Well, they have nice bread as well. That's about it.
Aye.
They had nice art, but that ended about 100 years ago. So if it weren't for food, we should wipe them out.
And Dylan is just listing off loads of old cartoons like Cat Dog, Scooby-Doo. Interestingness with the clangers. That's a good one. Bagpuss. I just call Bagpuss any cat that likes to be in a bag.
Yeah, Only Fools and Horses. And Peter.
That was a good show.
Yeah.
And Simius of Thebes. You're gonna get a slap.
Are you gonna slap him on his ass? He might like it.
I'm gonna slap him across the face. Why would I slap him on the ass?
A very cute slap.
I'm not cute.
Oh yeah, we agree that you're not cute, but you're a cutie pie.
I'm not a cutie pie.
No, you're just adorable instead.
I'm not adorable.
I am removing myself from this conversation.
Good idea, Addy. I'm gonna hide behind you.
Even though I'm the one who has permission to say it.
Yeah, but you don't abuse it.
That's right. That's right.
Viper pie. That doesn't sound too. No.
Viper pie. That sounds like a pie that you would eat.
Sounds like a pie made of snakes. Should be disgusting.
Oh God. Oh.
Yet if it was in Australia, it'd probably be a delicacy.
It's funny you should mention Australia because that's what I was about to meander into. Did you see that video or that picture from Sugar Tits?
Oh God, which one? There's been many that she has shared.
It was some disgusting, venomous giant spider that literally had a snake that it had lifted off the ground and was eating.
Yep.
Don't get me wrong. I have no more sympathy for the snake than I do for the spider. But what a godforsaken continent that is. Jesus.
Where the top 10 most poisonous snakes in the entire world all reside in Australia.
Well, there's a reason we sent the convicts there, isn't there?
And yeah, we were hoping that they would die.
Everything that's alive on that continent wants to kill you.
Actually, it's 8 out of 10, Viper.
How is it 8 out of 10? Because I've been watching Steve Irwin and he said top 10. All of them.
The black mamba actually lives in Africa, so.
No.
I don't know. You know, the most disgusting Australia story I've ever heard. Because you expect these like giant spiders and like giant snakes to try to kill you and probably succeed.
I expect more of the kangaroo to kill me, honestly.
But there was a story from like 2 or 3 years ago where like some kid was I don't know, I'm paraphrasing the story from recollection, but basically he was like on the track team or something and he was hot and he decided he was going to sit on the seashore and like dip his legs in the water. and he pulls them out and they're full of blood and he goes to the hospital and they can't get it to stop bleeding because some microorganism was chewing through his legs. Everything there is disgusting.
No, fuck Australia. And it gets too warm in the summer as well.
I kind of want to go to Sugar Tits and Bering. How can you live there?
Well, apparently he's like me because you've seen the or you've heard about the freaking out over the huntsman spiders in his bathroom.
Yes.
Sugar Tits, that's a strong woman.
That's Teddy. Teddy the spider. Although I've got to say that Sugar Tits and Bering have the cutest little kitty.
They do. I saw the kitty hanging off the door the other day.
She's got such a sweet face. It's like, oh, I want her. I
think I'd like to live in a place like the Atacama Desert in Chile. They say there are spots there where there's been zero precipitation for 500 years, and it's literally sterile. Nothing lives there. No insects, no nothing, because it's there's no moisture.
Wow.
That'd be fun. Well, if you have a well, that'd be fun.
Yeah, there's a reason no one lives there.
The Batman is coming after Cryptic with the facts, saying the black mamba commutes from Australia to Africa.
No, that's a joke. It's the black mamba is native to sub-Saharan Africa. I know my venomous snakes.
Maybe that's why Cryptic's so drawn to me. If he knows about his snakes, and I'm a viper.
I like my snake more though.
You're just in love with yourself, Cryptic.
I know. Who else?
Well, there's also Loki, your cat, who you love. But you no, this is the thing with Cryptic. He's like, meh about Loki, but he loves him. He loves him so much. It's like, you love Loki. You love your cat. You know it.
I feed it. That's how I do. No, I do spend a shitload of money on that little fucking meat bag.
And you wouldn't if you didn't love him. So there you go. This is like part of one of our many conversations we have on Discord.
I'm surprised this is not on a Monday. On the first, the actual first. Why on the second?
I was tired.
She was out whoring last night.
I was not. Paddy.
It was fun to say.
I was tired, but I guess I was getting pretty annoyed with the fact that every time on the first, or usually on the first, I was clashing with the Ghost Poo podcast, and if I don't show up to that, or if I run over that, then I'd probably get Bear Drunk or Sinatra going, "Where's Viper to keep the score?"
I think it's just to keep the score themselves.
Oh, that reminds me of Viper. Did we ever talk about Sinatra's other channel?
Creepson.
Yeah, we should. I want to shill that because, quite honestly, I like it. I like it much, and I like his regular channel, but I like it much better. He does like creepy pasta things, and they're very good. He does a great job. You should all sub to it.
He does have that type of voice.
I don't do creepy pasta because I like my pasta.
He likes his pasta not creeping.
What I found really surprising is, and I used to like mock him in the chat for it, is like on the Ghost Poo when he read news stories. It was like, "Fuck, are you illiterate?" But when he narrates these, he does a perfect job.
I think because he takes his time with them. Unlike with the articles on the Ghost Poo, he takes his time with the creepypastas. So if he messes up, he probably just stops recording and goes, "Okay, start again." Which is what I do.
They're good stuff, people. Everyone sub to it.
I think I was sub by default. It was a converted channel, wasn't it? So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because he even has a Dragon Ball Z channel, doesn't he?
Yep, he has a Dragon Ball Z channel. He's only got one video uploaded to that talking about the Broly movie, or the trailer to the Broly movie.
I literally only subbed to that just so I'd have the full collection of them.
I'm like, okay, which Sinatra channel can I drop? But it's like, you can't drop any of them just in case his main channel gets struck down again. No!
And no, James, I'm not being paid to shell. All of my opinions are mine and uncompensated. Although if someone wants to drop me some money, they can. But
You
They
aren't
don't.
hurting for money, Addy. You are not hurting for money. Unless most of your money is going into Carlos or a certain gas
Give life for
attendant.
your money.
Carlos does eat well, not gonna lie. That is one spoiled fat cat.
Same thing with my cat. He spoils shit as shit. I buy him the good cat food. Good cat food.
See, Cryptic, you've got a soulmate in Addy. And the fact that he too spoils his cat.
I'm a dog person though.
You love Loki.
No, I agree with you on that, Cryptic, but dog or cats are so much easier if you're busy.
Well, the thing is, that is true, and he got attached to me by accident, so I'm stuck with it.
And you got attached to him.
And Angel Munez.
Well, he's not going to admit it, but obviously he did.
Yeah. And Angel Munez, hi. I'm no good with the feelings of love and things like that, so.
How about this? Angel, marry Viper, bring Viper to America, and you guys can be crazy cat people.
You behave. Stop trying to set me up in an arranged marriage.
Hey, my parents been trying to do that with me since I was 16. So,
except your parents are tiger parents. You're like a big brother to me for some reason.
All Asian parents, first generation Asian parents, are tiger parents. Mm-hmm. All of them are.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, because they know that you're in America now. You've got opportunities, and when you've come from somewhere like Vietnam, where everything was shit,
No, I mean, they mean well, but sometimes it's just fucking annoying. I'm too Americanized for this shit.
Well, allow me to say something racist.
Go for it.
At least Asians know how to succeed.
Well,
No.
is that racist now, is it?
Well,
know.
It's also factual. But
yeah, they do very well wherever they go, yeah.
But lots of people would call it racist at the same time.
Because they out-earn white people in most white countries, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
I earn, I guess, middle class wage. So I'm okay, but not exactly succeeding right now.
Give it time.
He's making $250K a year, and he's bitching about how he's not succeeding. That's what he's doing.
No. If I was making $250K right now, my ass would not be here. I'll be living in the mountains right now.
Oh, I'm with you on that one.
If Cryptic was making $250 a year, he would have already bought the crate for me to be shipped in.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have to rely on Irate Bear to do it.
No, that is my goal though. Make around 200-ish. I got a few years to go for that. Quite a few.
My goal is a house in the country with goats, a shotgun, and a bottle of Jack Daniels, and a porch that I can sit my rocking chair on while I point my gun.
Well, we have very similar goals.
Mine is not to die. If I wake up alive, it's been a good day.
We have very similar goals there, Sarah and Manton. You want to go to the countryside? I want to go to the mountainside. So
same difference, basically.
Yeah. I just want to be left alone in the mountains. Be like, look, there goes a bear. Bring out your shotgun.
Oh no, my shotgun would be reserved for the salesman.
Yeah, that's true. Now there's a home built into the mountainside, like a mountain cave. I want to buy, but it's $3 million, and I was like, that's not gonna happen right now.
It'll be like that.
Okay.
It has its own driveway in and out, of course, and it comes with a plow, so you can plow yourself out. Yeah. It's built into the mountains. So, and it's made out of glass, which is interesting.
Viper is just sitting back there thinking, which one do I want to live with more?
Hey. I was just picturing this house that's built onto a cave or onto a mountainside full of glass, and I'm like, why does that remind me of something that's in China?
But this house is actually built in America, so it's not shitty, cheap construction like China. Yeah, it looks pretty. I would love to buy that house if I had that kind of money.
It would be interesting. I won't say, yeah, so something like that. It would be interesting to live in. I'm not sure about it being glass, though. I'd be there going.
Well, it's not all complete glass, but like the important part. Yeah.
Mm.
But no, I mean it's expensive. It went up for sale. I don't think anybody bought it yet.
And then just bye bye to Batman in the chat.
Bye, Batman.
Don't forget Robin.
That's a cat. He always dotes on the cat.
Nah, I'm pretty sure things are gonna get pretty bad here in the next 2 years. So I don't think I can afford it anytime soon.
With here being where?
The West. With all the crap that's going.
Perfect time to buy stocks. Just saying.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I was thinking about actually buying stocks, but I have a 401k that I've been not managing. I'm just letting the bank manage, but I think I'm taking it over.
Might be an idea.
I gotta say, stocks have been the second most profitable thing in my life after the death of relatives.
Wow. See, all my relatives are poor, so I get nothing from them.
Yeah, same here.
And they are, when I say poor, it's like, hey, can you guys donate some money to bury my parents? I'm like, God damn it. So.
Well, my family is generally despicable, but at least they earned money. So there was that. I can forgive a lot for a big check.
Mine's despicable and they have no money, so I don't care. I really don't like my cousins because I hate it when people are money hungry. Like when you do, you're fine. You might like money, but that's great, good for you. But not when it comes to family,
Yeah. Nah, I completely understand.
I think I've disowned like 90% of my family already. So
I'm honestly not surprised with that cryptic.
It is what it is. I'm just tell them leave me alone. Let me do my job. Let me live my life. That's it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. But anyway, that's this person is shit. Yeah. So Viper, you have a GoFundMe for a laptop right now, as I heard.
No, that's Addy's idea. I'm thinking of just saving up the money.
Do it.
Why?
Because everyone else does it and they get new laptops.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not everybody else. I did that one GoFundMe because everybody was, I was in a desperate situation. But, what if I just want to earn the money, save it up?
My God, Doc did this for a laptop a little while ago, and it took like 2 weeks, and he got like a top of the line laptop. Do it.
But I'm not Doc, and I'm not.
I know you have a lot more followers than he does.
No.
You would be more popular. You make some more damn videos.
Nobody likes my videos. Everybody likes it when I appear on stream for some reason.
I enjoy your narration.
I like it when you appear on stream.
There you go.
Someone to suffer with me.
You seem to have a good chemistry with the Pooh guys. When you're on their stream, at least.
No, with well, Drunken Bear are kind of easy to get along with because they're both British. You know, it's like I can't really say that because me and Bear, like yesterday, we were having a fight, the old north-south divide fight.
I didn't even know you're both Southerners.
Okay, to you, we're Southerners.
Are you talking about that? Are you talking about that T-Tac thing on Twitter?
Yes.
That wasn't a fight. that was dang.
Yeah, you would call it banter. That's a fight in England.
British people, they're weird.
Yes, I know I am. Thank you.
No, I think you British people, you pretend you're nice to each other, but I think behind the scene you want to kill each other.
Yeah, pretty much. You've got it down pat. No, I think the reason why I've got good chemistry with guys like the Ghost Poo podcast is because I get along better with guys than I do women.
Well, it's because
a lot of women are like that.
Women are evil.
Women are evil. Fucking
yeah. women are absolutely horrible.
I'm kind of envious of you, Ali.
Cena, I solved that problem, Viper. You're the only woman that I need in my life.
The women are my
that was a gay joke, by the way, in case
I
went over
know.
people's heads. Just saying.
I know. And you're the only woman I need in my life, Addy.
The women at my work, they backstab each other like no other. And I'm just sitting, I'm going like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just here to do my job.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, in all seriousness, that is real. Women are just evil, whereas men just, they can be dicks, but
at least they say it to your face.
Yeah, they'll have a fight and they'll be done with it. Women are just, 15 years later. I remember this bad day we had once.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I agree with that. Women are just fucking like. There's only one woman at work I actually like, but she's married. I'm her friend only, and I don't see her any other way but just a friend. And she tells me shit like what they do to each other. Like, well, this other coworker was trying to basically tell her to find another job because passive aggressively because they didn't like her.
Lovely.
Yeah. And other ones for like driving other people out, so they just say they quit and they rather go to another company because of the women at my office.
Yes.
And most of these women have either master's degrees, PhDs, engineering licenses, and I'm sitting back going, yeah, I don't want to ever work with women ever again.
I don't blame you.
But one of my bosses is a female, so I'm just like, I play the politics. I just don't care.
I see you get that a lot now. A lot of people don't want to do meetings with women by themselves in case they get me too.
Yeah.
I always want to listen to the guy there as a witness.
Actually, that's what I do. Like none of the women in my office, I am ever alone with them, ever.
Yeah, it's probably for the best.
No, but it's now with me, I learned early on that women were absolute scum of the earth. simply because of my abusive relative and how she would manipulate me, psychologically. It was only until I got older that it started to get physical with her. But she would call me things like ugly and stupid, and it did affect me, and it still affects me to this day. But it wasn't just her; it was also school and how girls who I thought were my friends would just 1 second just turn and stab me in the back, and be on the side of people who were against me and just things like that. So I was like, so you'd rather turn around and stab me in the back so that you can get popular, or be on the good side of this one girl? Great.
So this is what I learned about. This is what I learned about women, right? Always watch out, because there's always a knife behind the other hand that's missing. Because she will stab you eventually.
And the ultimate nail in the coffin for me was my physical education teacher, where at the time I was it was like my very first boyfriend, and I was dating. He was kind of he was well known because of his family kind of won the lottery. But we were friends before that. We were childhood friends, and we kind of thought, okay, well, let's see where this goes, see what happens there. And we were dating well before his family won the lottery. But my PE teacher, she came up to me and said, "Does he taste like money? Have I done X? Have I done X with him?"
Oh wow, that I gotta be honest, Viper. That's something I would have said.
Yeah, but at least you would have said it to, in a way, I guess it would have been joking, and you probably wouldn't have said it in a way that, because I knew she hated me anyway. I never really liked her in the first place, and she never really liked me, so it was like, does he taste of money?
Yeah, mine wouldn't have been hostile. It would have been a joke.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's it. But she was so hostile. And it's like, it really shook me, because I was like, what? We haven't even gotten that far. What the hell are you talking about? All we do is go out, hang out at his house and play video games. That's it. And also, like, she was asking me, have I been in this position with him yet? And I'm like, So, yeah, you want to know why I hate women? I've had really bad experiences with women.
I just hate most people in general.
Yeah, that's fair.
People are horrible anyway, but at least men are better than women. You get a straight line from a guy.
I don't know. Like, there's been many times where me and my best friends when I was a kid, we get into fights. We beat the living shit out of each other. Next day, we're like, "Hey, you want to go play video games?" Like, okay.
Yeah, that's what I admire about men.
Yeah. So
with girls, they hold a grudge for years, and it's like, well, you fucking get over it already.
Yeah. Well, with most guys, it's like if I end up not liking somebody like later on in my life, I was like, okay, I don't care. I don't like you, but doesn't mean I wish harm on you. I'm just like, I just don't care. Just do whatever you want to do. I don't give a shit.
You just don't deal with them anymore.
Yeah, I just don't deal with them no more. Like some guys were talking shit about me, and they were saying that I would never do anything in my life. I'm like, yeah, you can say that all you want, but now I have a better life than you. I still don't care what you said.
Well, that's it. With guys, it gets said straight to your face. You get straight one-liners, but at least they don't sabotage you. Women sabotage you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Ugh. No, I've always had better relationships with the men, anyway.
Same.
Oh, you like them in certain positions, Addy. Underneath you.
I will say one thing though. I have a female boss, and my boss's boss is also female. I do prefer female bosses.
Why is that?
They're easier to manipulate.
Because then there's no testosterone fight. Then you, well, I mean this in the most innocent of ways. If you're a guy, a female boss is easily manipulated.
Yeah, that's I used to have female boss, and I did the same thing. And I was like, you know what? Hey, I would get on her good side, and then I used generally stay on the good side because I'm a guy. I'm not another female.
Yeah. Depending, because women hate each other. There's that. But then, depending upon age, you can either be her little brother or her I want you, or you know,
Your kid, your son.
yeah.
Their son. Yeah.
Whereas with Addy and Cryptic, I'm more like their little sister for some reason.
Even though you're the mature one.
Yeah.
Isn't that what little sisters are meant to be? Mature ones.
No, to go back with what Adam Manton was saying, like when I used to do payroll, right? When I was working at the job, the women hated each other there too, and they used to backstab each other all the time. But my boss was females, and they generally, would say something to the male employees, and they treat us either like you said, like little brothers, somebody they want to bang, or like their child, and they were more motherly to us than the females.
Mm-hmm.
You can get away with a lot more doing that.
Yeah.
But I think it's safe to say, everybody, the lesson that we have learned from this discussion is women are bad. Don't
not
trust women.
Not all, but like you just got to be suspicious and feel out the
Especially
woman.
don't trust me.
I don't.
Viper is one of the only good ones.
Yeah. That's why I try to find her a good guy, but she doesn't fucking listen.
Stop trying to put me in arranged marriage.
I'm not trying to arrange a marriage. I'm just trying to facilitate conversation.
I think the only way that's going to happen, Cryptic, is if you are actually here saying, "Come on, Viper, out to bed now." Because I'm just there going, "Nope, I'm staying in bed. Go away."
Do you have to come up to England and drag you on like a ball hopping adventure?
Yeah, me constantly in the bathroom going.
If I have to revert to my 20s self, I will do it. I'll go over there and go ball hopping and just put you in front of every single guy I see. And I ain't got no shame.
So hope you find one American.
Yeah, that's probably where Addy comes in, going, "Cryptic, let me handle this. I will take her to America, and she will become an American citizen."
Green card marriage.
Well, Addy's already signed himself up for that.
Just think of how nice it would be, Viper, to live in a country that doesn't hate itself.
Yeah. I fully support you coming to America. So we'll put you'll probably fit well in the countryside, like country bumpkin.
No, yeah, considering I kind of am already.
Just put you in a farm with a bunch of goats.
See, we're perfect for each other, Viper, except for one little thing.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Addy. I can't take you away from your little gas boy.
Gas boy.
But that's a perfect arrangement. You guys can you can be his mother without having to give it
I
up.
can be his fake wife. He can have his dungeon in the basement
Oh my.
with all his toy boys.
The rent would be just buy him a new equipment every few months. You know.
Oh, YouTube can earn that.
Nah, just make sure there's enough alcohol for him, he'll be happy.
But by the way, gentlemen and Lady Viper,
Yes.
funny this should come up, but there's a whole big pile of no good I'm about to get into online with someone you'd be surprised about, Viper, but keep an eye out.
Oh, dear.
That being said, I must depart.
My yardie. Okay.
I'm about to head off to the gym too. So.
Always a
I
pleasure,
better end
Viper.
this stream. I better end this stream here then, since everybody's going.
And I was going to go as soon as well.
See, everybody's going, so I might as well end it here. So thank you for
Can I
joining.
share something, please?
Yeah. Chill.
Yeah.
The platform is yours.
I'm streaming later on. It's right there.
Woot.
No fucking will watch it, but fuck it, I'll just chill it anyway.
Yeah,
but still.
chilling's good. Chilling's good. No,
Indeed.
I appreciate you invite. See you next month, maybe not. I'll probably.
We'll see each other in Discord. Whenever your
sure.
family starts getting on your nerves again, or Loki is he's doing something cute.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate it. Good to talk to you two, gentlemen, and Viper. I'll talk to y'all later.
Yeah, so it was nice to talk to you over coffee versus booze, so I can actually remember.
Yeah.
Indeed.
All right, latest.
Bye, everybody.